All right. Welcome to DigiEduHack 2024, and we will get started with our first host coaching call. In this call, we will dive into what is the DigiEduHack and also how to secure funding. This is the first call of this year, but we are eager to get started and continuing for the next following weeks. Our agenda for today, we will start with an overview of the project. The second point are the host materials. Then we will go through a project plan, the support communication, and also the coaching call agendas for this part one. So let's start with an overview about DigiEduHack, the initiative itself, and the key project milestones for you. Let's start with the really basics. What is a hackathon? So a hackathon is a blend between hacking and marathon, which means that we try to come up with the most innovative solutions in the shortest amounts of time. And what is DigiEduHack? Basically, it's a flagship initiative of the European Commission that aims to foster innovation, collaboration, and creativity, with the ending goal to drive positive change in digital education. It's a 24-hour local hackathon taking place everywhere in the world over a period of 10 days. It's open to anyone, regardless of the technical skills, and we are really looking for ideas as well as technical solutions as a result of these innovation hackathons. The theme for this year is Imagining the Digital Education of the Future. DigiEduHack was first implemented under the Digital Education Action Plan 2018 to 2020, and it continues since 2023 under the Digital Education Action Plan 2021-2027. The initiative has strong synergies with the European Digital Education Hub, and you can check all about it with the links that are delivered to you. About the 4 editions, great numbers. We had in total in these 4 editions 8,465 participants that came up with 867 solutions powered by 306 host organizations featuring 181 local events. Now about the key project milestones. We started in April with the registrations that will go onward until September. So now we are in May and we have the coaching call that will happen every week at least. And then we also recommend that during this period, you register to host your hackathon. In June, you should craft your challenge and also create your web page. In July is the time to recruit participants, mentors, juries, and possible sponsors. And you should continue these activities up until August. In September, also to attract participants, we recommend that you host a challenge webinar. And at this point, we will close the host registration. In October, the participant registrations are closed and you should start your onboarding process. You should onboard your teams, your mentors, and your jury. In November, we have the DigiEduHack Days and the main stage event. December is the time for the solutions evaluation by our steering group. And in January, we open the public voting. March, we get to see who are the winners in the awarding ceremony. So these are the key project milestones. It's just like a high level note about them. And of course, they can be adjusted to your needs. This is a recommendation of the process that you should follow in order to take the best out of this project. Moving on with the host materials. Now we will go through the blueprint, the host guide, and also other support resources that are made available for you. All right, for the host, we have the blueprint. In this blueprint, we included the basics of a hackathon, what is it, how it should be done, the local hackathon categories, the key project milestones, the registration process, and also how to publish your challenge, support for the host, and a bit about the main stage event and evaluation criteria. In the host guide, then we created basically a guide with a comprehensive information of the foundations, how to build the foundations, how to recruit your participants, the event day planning, either you are organizing an offline event, a fully online event, and then a blended event, the event day logistics, the event day communications and promotion, suggested tools for your hackathons, and the evaluation process. Then we also gathered other support resources that can be founded in the DigiEduHack website. And these materials include support recruitment best practices, support recruitment slide decks, marketing kit, local challenge examples, the boilerplate hackathon challenge per category, website guidelines, FAQ, Discover server, and any other resources that we might add later on. On top of all the resources to help you, we still have the webinars that are like learning opportunities. And during the DigiEduHack promotion period, we will have a series of online learning opportunities webinars, and they will be streamed as well as recorded. And you can find these learning opportunities in the YouTube channel, DigiEduHack. And on top of that, there is also the podcast that is a series of useful insights and tips to support you on how to host your own hackathon. You can find the podcast on Spotify or on SoundCloud as you wish. About the project plan. What is it? What is it for you to provide? So, the project plan is designed to help you prepare for your hackathon and also help us organizers to identify which hosts might benefit from extra support. You can submit your plan as early as possible, so then we can determine where and when you would need our extra support. We do have a deadline for that is 4th of October. And after you submit your plan, then we will get in touch with you and also understand how can you fully benefit from our support. Make sure that you submit your plan as early as you can so you can get the best support in your journey. If you submit really, really late, you might not take the full advantage of getting our help because you might be facing time constraints and like really tight deadlines to host your hackathon. So just make sure that you submit this early enough to get our best practices and help. what we ask you to provide. The basic information, contact, demographics, also your work plan. We just want a high-level weekly tasks. What are you planning to do? Your participant recruitment plan, how you pretend to gather participants, your key information, such as the target number of participants in teams, your session dates, and so on. The hackathon agenda, how you pretend to plan your own hackathon, and also your self-assessment, where you give us your strengths and your weaknesses. And this is basically where we can identify the weak points and provide extra help on them. Moving on to our fourth point, we have how to get in touch with us. You can get in touch with us through these two platforms, Discord and email. And on top of that, we have a third option that you can schedule a call with us when any struggle or any needs arise. So on Discord, we have a Discord server, and you can join us through this link here. We also have our email that is like contact@digieduhack.com. And then you can expect an answer from us within like roughly 1 business day. We try to answer as fast as we can. And on top of Discord and email, if you still feel like, I really need to have a call, I can't understand some things, then feel free to schedule a call contacting us by email or Discord. About our coaching calls, what is the agenda, what comes next, and where can you find the videos and slides later. This is the agenda for our coaching calls. As you might see, we start today with an introduction to DigiEduHack initiative, and we will also go through the gathering funding. On 13th of May, we have crafting your challenge and setting up your webpage. Then on 17th of May, we go through recruiting participants and also how the challenge webinar is an essential tool to attract participants and explain them more about your hackathon, mentors, and jury. On 24th, we help you planning your format. Either you want to organize an on-site, online, or a blended event. Then on 31st of May, we have the matchmaking and onboarding participants, including how to submit a solution. On 7th of June, we have the onboarding mentors and jury and the solution evaluation. From 14th of June onwards, we have these weekly host check-in calls to know how is your progress, how is your promotion time going, are you managed to meet your targets, do you need help? Basically, these healthy calls to know if everything is going according to the plan. If you aren't able to attend a coaching call, no worries, because you can find the materials and the recordings later. You can find them on our website in DigiEduHack, also on Discord in the Resources Forum channel, and on YouTube. You will find a playlist where you can find the recordings of 2024 coaching calls, and then you can watch them there as well. We finish now our first part of our coaching call, and we will be moving on to the part number 2, that is how to get funding, which is a crucial part of creating and making this hackathon happen. Okay, really, really good. So we have here the sponsor recruitment. The first thing that you will need to do will be identifying potential partners, that people that can help you in bringing this challenge. Then leverage connections. The third will be develop a proposal for them, and the fourth, tailor your pitch. The five will be schedule meetings with these potential partners and show them your proposal and your pitch. 6, showcase past success stories. And 7, the promo opportunities that this sponsorship can give to them. 8 point is the regular updates. Make sure that your sponsors are updated about the progress of the project. 9, show gratitude. 10, build a relationship. As you know, this sponsorship can be maintained throughout years if the process is enjoyable for your sponsors and if they feel that they added value to them. Let's go through the identifying the potential sponsors. And for this, we advise you that you create a list of potential sponsors that align with your hackathon themes and focus, and consider business organizations or individuals that have an interest in education, training, technology, innovation, or the specific problem that your hackathon is addressing. Leverage connections. This is a really important point. Here, you can reach out your personal and professional network to identify these potential sponsors. Word of mouth recommendations and warm introductions can be way more effective than just a cold outreach. So make sure that you identify also possible people that can matchmake you and make this connection happen. The next point is develop a proposal. Create a professional and comprehensive sponsorship proposal that outlines the event details, the objectives, the target audience, and also the benefit for the sponsor. We advise you that you include various sponsorship tiers and packages so you can basically create these like silver, gold, and with the gold you get more exposure, you get your name, you get your logos, try to create different packages so you can attract different type of sponsors with different type of budgets or different type of resources. Make sure that you define the value proposition and the deliverables at each level. Next, tailor your pitch. Make sure that your pitch is unique to each potential sponsor by demonstrating how this event aligns with their brand, goals, and interests. Show how their support can help increase brand awareness, gain access to potential talent, or showcase their commitment to innovation and community development. This is one of your selling points. Schedule meetings or calls. Arrange meetings or calls with potential sponsors to discuss about the event. Answer questions, present your proposal, make sure that your pitch is polished enough. And also, at this point, be prepared to address any concerns or negotiate sponsorship terms. Showcase past success. If you have previously organized successful hackathons or similar events, share them with your sponsors. Share the case studies, the statistics, so you can demonstrate to them the impact and the value generated for past sponsors and people that have been on board with you in the past. Don't forget to offer promotion opportunities. Clearly outline the promotional opportunities available to sponsors, such as the logo placement, social media mentions, speaking opportunities, or opportunities to engage with participants during the event. For instance, you can say this will be great to attract new talent, to get to know more about this point of view of the participants, to get in touch with in a close way to the target group. So make sure that they have the promotional opportunities within the sponsorship. And regular updates. After you get your sponsor, please make sure that you keep your sponsor informed about the event's progress, the target, the metrics, the participant numbers, the media coverage, and any other relevant updates. Maintaining an open communication fosters a positive relationship and increases the chance of future collaborations. One good practice will be scheduling a bi-weekly call with your sponsor, or like, for instance, a monthly call, so they know what is happening, they know what to expect from the event, and also they know how to contribute for this event. Show gratitude. Thank your sponsors for their support and acknowledge their contribution during the event and in post-event communications. After the hackathon, provide a report detailing the event's success and the sponsor's impact. Don't forget to share also any relevant photos or videos with them. Build relationships. The point here to get your sponsor is not only to get for this project and it's over. Make sure that you develop an ongoing relationships, stay in touch, update them about future events, and explore opportunities for continuous collaboration. Okay. How to use a recruitment letter. We have a sample letter prepared for you, but you are free to create your own. When you send these letters to your sponsors or to possible sponsors, make sure that you personalize each letter as much as possible with the details that I gave you previously. Make sure to tailor the message to the sponsor, the opportunities, the promotional opportunities that the sponsor might have from this event. And after you send the letter, try to schedule a follow-up or other call to action to move the sponsorship process forward. All right, you can get our sample letter, and with that, it might help you. This sample letter is available in our Discord server, so make sure you join that so then you can get this as fast as possible. Okay. Also, the sponsor recruitment deck. We have a sponsor recruitment deck for you, and you should update the personal fields, for example, your contact information and other areas, and other areas in it. You can use the slide decks as a template from which to create your own using the DigiEduHack visual identity. Use it as the basis of your presentation to share the DigiEduHack sponsorship partnership opportunity and send it to your prospects as an email attachment. Don't forget to save the final version of this as a PDF. Storytelling is the key. Include the prospects, identity, and values in your project story. Sustainability is a key aspect of your event. Hence, you want this slow food, local source vegan restaurant to be your catering partner, for example. You also gonna be able to find the sponsor recruitment deck on our website and also on the Discord. What can sponsors possibly give to you? The first, and I think is really clear form of sponsorship, is the material or the financial. The sponsor can give you money in exchange for some value to them. We highly advise you that you use any funding party as also as a prize pool. Communicate that the prize is financed by your sponsor, and this is also a really good visibility for them, and also an extra selling point for you. Sponsors can contribute without exchanging money. They can offer, for example, a venue, a discount on meals, hotels, rewards like exclusive objects such as tablets, books, headsets, or a service like filming. Then, the second aspect of a sponsorship are the opportunities. Whether they are trips, internships, or mentoring, there is endless opportunities that the sponsors can give you. The opportunities usually are non-material things that sponsors can assist you with. Brainstorm on what you and your participants might need to access before or during the event. And also, some of these opportunities can all function as a prize as well. Time. Do not overlook time and human resources as a sponsor item. Maybe sponsors cannot offer you things with a direct cost, but they can offer time from skilled, experienced, knowledgeable people. Consider what human resources, skills, and knowledge sponsors can provide you access to. Make it official, and this falls into securing your partners. Double check with your legal team and department and advisors when it comes to financial donations and prize payments, especially with details like taxes. Put things in writing, sign a partnership contract, even though we know that you trust your sponsors, but make sure that everything is on paper. Include the duration of the partnership, the duties of each party, and what is being exchanged under which circumstances, and any other relevant clauses. Moving to the next topic, engaging the partners and keeping the partners involved. It's a really important part of the process of your sponsorship and also of a long-lasting partnership. Offer a weekly or other regular meeting to keep your partners up to date with the latest details of your project. Send meeting minutes as a recap, especially useful for those who cannot attend, and make sure that partners are actively sharing information about the event through their communication channels, such as newsletter, their network, their contacts. And also resharing any social media posts that you might be creating, if this is part of your partnership deal. Don't forget to continuously thank them for their support and time. Let's talk now about the grants. When we come to the grants, make sure to narrow down options based on your needs. Define the budget of your event, how much outside of funding and resources you need. These will help you narrow down the selection of grants. Define your sector and stakeholders. If it's higher education students, startups, owners as your participants, is your event local? Is it national? What is it? Define your idea for a project, for example, supporting youth, culture, education, business, social aspects, sustainability development. Define what part or parts of your project you need funding and resources, covering travel of course of your experts, mentors, participants. What is it? And then find and apply for a grant. Search for grant portals based on your defined idea. Keep in mind that foundations might be faster to give you an answer. Get to know the project scope and study your eligibility. Multiply by 1.5 times your estimated grant proposal writing time and take care of the needed annexes. Book your time ahead to stay on top of it. One option also is to create a larger project and include your hackathon or hackathons as part of it. Hackathons are a great opportunity for stakeholder engagement, co-design, co-creation process, innovation, etc., etc. No matter your result, save your work and the feedback of the grant provider to support you in the next year. When we move to grants, we have different types, and let's go through them along with the definition of what they cover. We have the research type, that is the project grant in innovation, and they are funding for activities that increase overall knowledge about a field and allow a researcher to tackle a specific problem or develop a specific area. We have the scholarships, training, or bursaries, that funding in the form of scholarship, internship, or special training that advances the individual's knowledge of the area or not the area itself of the field. Prizes and awards, monetary or other awards presented in recognition of accomplishments in the arts, science, or humanities. Equipment and material or facility use and construction. And this one is like the purchase or use of equipment, materials, or special facilities required to conduct the project. Does not include the general expenses. Last but not least, we have the travels as funds for travel expenses arising from the program. Well, this was not the last. We actually have a bit more. Sorry about that. We have then the collaboration opportunities and networking that are meant for funding any collaborative activity between people working at two or more institutions or in two or more disciplines. We have the institutional program and curriculum development that is used to develop or provide a program to benefit the public, or to develop or provide a curriculum, a course, or other types of training or instructions for the public or those in a traditional educational setting. Then the conferences, events, or seminars, funding to either attend or organize a conference, seminar, or affiliate event. And the tenders that are an agreement to conduct a specific project or task stated outcomes. These are the grants that you might find valuable for your hackathon and might help you securing certain parts of your project and make sure that you have them at the best that you could have. With this, I'm about to finish my presentation. If you have questions, you can contact us through our email and Discord, as mentioned previously. You have here our email, contact@digieduhack.com, where you can send us all your questions and as mentioned as well, we will make sure to answer it within a business day. I will look through the chat and I see that there is no questions on this site. I would like to thank you for watching this video if you are watching on YouTube or any other platform. And if you are thinking about joining on this initiative, please do so. Your support and your collaboration is needed to make this initiative go forward. And we believe that you might be the right person or the right organization to take this project forward.